My name is Paula Carmen Thielander, and I reside in Oakland, California. I was struggling, to be honest, with the whole process of coming. The journey to Thailand has been, even before I got here, part of the whole process, because you have to fall in love with the process of becoming. And I had, in my old mindset, all the circumstances. Oh, well, I can't go because I have an aging mother and I have to caregive, or my aunt I'm caregiving, and my former husband and my business. I had a list of circumstances that have taken me out of the game. And I sat, one thing I did do is I sat in the seat of awareness and I observed. And by the grace of God, there is people in our group who would host Zoom meetings, and they would go, they'd be so excited. And to be honest, I felt it was a burden, because what I was really doing was I was fighting my inner demons of my old self, transforming into my future self. And I learned something really great in a breakthrough, that I truly possess integrity. Because when I was packing, it was last minute, everything was just like, okay, I'm doing this and I'm gonna go, and so I'm just making it happen. And I was about to walk out the door. I knew I was late for my plane, but there was a request from my client and I had to submit something. And if I didn't, I said, what's the point of being in WCA if you can't follow through with your integrity? And I did. And I did it because I knew I possibly would miss that plane. And when I called the airlines, I'm coming, they says, no, there's no way, you can't come, there's no way. And the long and the short of it, I burst through, and I had a half hour more in the waiting room to contemplate, and I was proud of myself that if anything happened here, I had already reached a huge breakthrough. What surprised me the most is it reconfirmed the belief that you can have what you say. And when I met Tim virtually 3 years ago in January 2020, I've been 3 years with LMA. And when I saw his advert, and I saw him standing on this expansive balcony looking over Koh Samui, Thailand, there was something inside of me, not only what he was talking about, which was one thing that really stuck in my head, which is E plus M equals R. An event is just an event, except for the meaning you give it. So event, meaning, result. What struck me was this space here, the creative energy here. God truly exists in this room, and it's big enough for him to stay in the room. And I said to myself in a very secret voice, I said, I'm going there. And so I had to recommit to what the whole purpose of this is, speaking your truth and claiming it. And so I had to come here because I had to be honorable to who I am, which is my future self. And I knew coming here, I would connect and I would merge and I would become one, because they have to leave everything behind. They have to leave their old self behind. They have to take the greatest risk in life is not risking it all. And I chose to take that risk. I chose to come from myself for the first time. I had to live with integrity. I had to live with all the LMA courses that I have taken, and I've taken them all. I've done SMA, I've done LMA, I did ELA, I won that. And I'm here now, and I was invited. And the worst thing that you can do is that when someone invites you someone, you have to take in consideration of the integrity of the person, and that was Alice and Tim. And so coming here, I have truly recommitted to myself of becoming who I truly am, not who I've learned to become, which is your past self, which is all the programming in your life, your culture, your family, your friends, all the things that you have doubted, all the things that you have just put aside. What we have to do is we have to make that ultimate shift, and we have to ask the ultimate question. Who are you, and who is your future self? Because your future self is the person who you grow to become by asking questions, by making small little shifts, by looking yourself in the mirror and acknowledging yourself and telling yourself that you ultimately love yourself and come from an I am position. Do it. Just do it. Don't overthink. Just step on the edge and splash into the water. Don't put your little toe in and another toe and another toe. You just got to splash. And I'll tell you, that's the reason why this villa is called Splash Villa, because we come here to splash our souls into becoming who we ultimately are, dreams. And here's my note: never give up, because dreams matter. Everything is possible to those who believe. And when you believe in yourself, and even if you don't believe in yourself, that's why you have to come even more. And whatever you put into it, you get out of it. And so the more you put into it, the more you fearlessly just let go and say, whoo, here I am, unapologetically. That's how you make your breakthroughs. And it's through baby steps. It could be just by making the decision, okay, I'm going, like in me. And I've been here the longest. And I'm telling you, I had some major struggles getting here, but I did it. And it showed to me that I truly can love myself, see myself to my greatest potential. And you have to honor yourself. It's all about honoring yourself. And what LMA is, it teaches you about honoring your body. It is a physical experience. That's why it's designed to take you out of your comfort zone, take you out of your small village, your home, your apartment, even if you're living in your car, to take you out so you can learn to honor your body, your mind, and your soul, and you honor yourself so you can become finally one. So when you get back on that plane and you go home, you have the tools, you have the support system, because we all can fall back, but you have to be able to get up. Never give up, because your dreams matter.